Hey guys, welcome to Tuesday. Congratulations, you survived another week. This is my 52nd episode of this, well, our 52nd episode of this Tuesdays at Noon experiment, which, as we all know, is a year. 52 weeks is a calendrical year. Calendrical? I would like to take this opportunity to thank those of you who watch these regularly. We did a lot of walking on our adventures in October, and I realized just how fat I got, really. Hence the title of this video, Happy Birthday, You Fat Slob. October for us was incredible. We toured we went all over the place. I did the drum show in Sydney, and we got to hang out with some friends for a couple days, and we walked something like 65,000 steps in 3 days. So that was fun. Yeah. And then we came home for a couple days, and I shot 2 of these, and then we went back out. This time we went to the Gold Coast to hang out with Steph's Aunt Margaret and Uncle Ian and their family and kids and grandkids and everything. And that was awesome. We saw waterfalls, and we did some nature walking and more walking. As one gets beyond 35, one tends to, your metabolism tends to slow down, and we get a bit bigger, and it takes a little bit more effort to keep it off. I'm going to start putting a little weight counter, and it will show my weight on the day that I shoot. So over the course of this next year, we can keep track of how much weight I've lost together. Now, for the sake of clarity, and I promise I'll only do this once, here's what I look like now without a shirt on. Sorry. In a year's time, in episode 104, I guess it will be, I will post another picture of me similar to this. And hopefully, I'll be all like cut out of wood. I did a bit of research, and essentially weight loss is a mathematics issue. The whole universe, regardless of what anybody tells you, is math and chemistry. Everything in the universe is made up of chemicals, chemistry, math and chemistry. So the math specific to weight loss is you have to burn more calories than you consume. I'm not really going to change much, but I'm going to be more aware of the portions that I'm eating. I tend to just keep shoveling food in there until I'm no longer hungry. I'm going to reduce my portion sizes of most things. I'm going to reduce the amount of fatty crap I eat. But the big deal that I'm going to do for this next year is really seriously reduce my intake of sugars. We get fat and it kills our hearts because we eat too much sugar. It's in everything. That high fructose corn syrup crap is killing everybody on this planet. I'm going to try and cut as much of that crap out of my diet as I possibly can. For the most part, that'll just be a matter of choosing alternate foods, right? Instead of reaching for a bag of chips, I'm going to go get up and make some popcorn. On top of diet stuff, I'm also going to do some more physical stuff, My street is almost exactly 1 kilometer long. If I start here and go all the way this way, across the street, and go all the way down, across the street, and come all the way back to my house, that's 2 kilometers. It's actually 2 and a bit. I think it's like 2.2 something, 2.1, 2.2, something like that. I haven't done any running, any serious running. Every now and again I say, I'm going to go for a run, and I put on my sneakers and I leave the house and I run about a block or two, and then I go. Because I'm so awfully out of shape, horribly out of shape, I'm going to start just walking. I'm going to walk that 2K every morning. My ultimate goal by the end of the year is to walk it once, run it, 3 times, and then walk it once. And that'll be my circuit every day. So that's what? Walk 2, run 6, walk 2. That's a good cool warm up, and then exercise, and then wear it off. But for now, I'm gonna start with 1 lap. On top of that, I get a fair amount of lifting and whatnot in the shop. But I will do some kind of targeted stuff, like crunches and push-ups and stuff, just to kind of tone a little bit. In theory, if you work on your cardio, it will help your drumming. So for the first time in this video, to talk to something drum related, that's the end goal. To not be completely puffed out, as they say down here, which I like. I don't want to be so puffed out at the end of a set And quite frankly, it's very weird when my man boobs are bouncing around in a set because I'm like, you know, playing away and it's like dong, 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 dong. That just weirds me out. My goal for the end of the year is to be able to run that circuit, walk 1, run 3, walk 1, and to be and to play a high energy set without being completely exhausted, and to be able to play that same set without my boobs bouncing around. That's the goal. As far as what I plan to do for this channel over the next year, I've sent some feelers out for some collaborations. I really need to kind of step up my planning and production side of things. I want to do more actual playing stuff, like sit down behind the kit and just talk things through playing wise. The goal is still to avoid telling you what to play or how to play, but the focus is very much on everything else still. Your equipment, ideas on how to keep it lasting forever, you know, that kind of stuff, maintenance stuff. Here are a couple of my favorite moments from this past year.
That's all for now. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. No.